Hey guys, how's it going? It's Joy. I am back again with another video. I hope that you guys are doing well and I hope that you guys are staying safe during this period of time. All right, you guys. So I had a thought or inspiration, and this did come from the last video that I made. So I was thinking about the narcissist smear campaign, which a lot of us victims and survivors, we do experience this. Others, everybody's experience is different. Some smear campaigns can be worse than others, but nonetheless, you more than likely will experience a smear campaign. And by the way, you guys, this smear campaign can actually happen, as soon as you meet the narcissist. Just know that they're already kind of launching that against you. You know what I mean? So I wanted to just talk about, overcoming the narcissist smear campaign that they do this against you. And I know that it's not, easy to overcome it, or it's not easy to understand it and to comprehend why, this individual would have a smear campaign, a smear campaign against us, because we're just kind of like, well, if it didn't work out, it didn't work out. There's no hard feelings here. Let's just move on with our lives, and it is what it is, type of thing. But when you're dealing with a narcissist, it's not so easy. With them, it's just more so like about revenge. It's more about just kind of like getting you back, and you bruised their ego. You gave them a narc injury. You basically did something that the narcissist displeased, or they didn't approve of. It was displeasing to the narcissist, and they're just kind of out for blood at this point. You know what I mean? And the narcissist, whether it's a male or female, because this is not limited to men or women, it's both. You can have female narcissists and you have male narcissists. And I feel like I have touched on this subject maybe like a while back, but it's good to kind of go just to review it, because I know some of you guys, if you're listening or you're watching, and make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel, by the way, but you may be experiencing a smear campaign. And I know that it's devastating to experience, because I know I was that person, And so I guess what you kind of want to do is understand, this is just a part of being in a connection, whether if it's a parent, it's a relationship partner, it's a friend, or it could be a coworker, it could be a boss, or whatever the case is. You might experience this smear campaign, and yeah, it's hurtful. It's very conniving. It's evil. It's just unnecessary, really uncalled for. And it's just continuing on the abuse, continue on the drama, the traumatization, the humiliation, the put downs and the criticism, everything that the narcissist made you feel while you were with them, especially when you experienced the devaluation stage and the discard phase when you were dealing with the narcissist. In a sense, they're kind of continuing the abuse, although you're not with them. You know what I mean? And the smear campaign could consist of, just them talking down on you, or, the narcissist talking about your traumas, your past traumas, or talking about things that were super sensitive to you or super sacred to you. They could be telling other people about that, in hopes that, they would look at you differently, or they would look down upon you and maybe look at the narcissist as the victim, or look at the narcissist as, oh yeah, like the narcissist was the one that did the right thing, or whatever. Because the narcissist likes to twist and manipulate and just kind of turn it around where, they're the victim and we're the perpetrator, like we're the abuser. So, but in actuality, it's the complete opposite. But yeah, like the narcissist can say anything to smear you. Like they could talk about your life, or they could talk about your children, or they may talk about just things that's going on in your life and just look down upon it. Or they'll just say like, oh, how you're not doing this right, you're not doing that right, and they're just blah blah blah. Like, just, it could be anything that the narcissist is smearing you about. And like I said, they're doing this when they meet you, and they're going to be doing it throughout the entire relationship. And the thing about it is that they smear you to certain people. So like I mentioned it before, like they could smear you to flying monkeys, they could smear you to their agents, their minions, their harem, and so, because like I said, you're gonna leave the narcissist. It's just a matter of time. Now when it comes to parents can smear their children too, and I know that's kind of sad to hear, but it's true. You can have a parent that's like talking behind your back, preying on your downfall, wanting to see you fail. They may not want to see you, I guess, quote unquote, as successful as them or whatever, and they could be hoping that things don't work out for you. That can be your own parent, or again, it could be like your own romantic partner, or it could be your own friend, or it could be an associate, it could be a coworker, it could be a boss. You know what I mean? I just saw 555 on the clock, so I feel like maybe somebody's going through a major change, but yeah. So yeah, like just overcoming it overall is just understanding that this is a part of a narcissistic relationship, and understanding that it's not really personal to you, because again, the narcissist is not just smearing you, they're smearing other people too. So just keep that in mind, and understand that the narcissist, they lost control over you. So they feel like, they don't have any power and control over you anymore. So they're, in their mind, they're going to make you pay. Like they're going to talk down on you. They're going to make you look bad. They're going to try to anyway, and they're going to just manipulate the whole situation, turn it around, and to make it look like they're the better person, or like they are the hero, or they are the victim, and that you did them wrong, or whatever the case was, so. And just understanding that it wasn't real. Like the relationship that you had with the narcissist just wasn't real. And a lot of times what the narcissist is talking down, the things that they're saying to other people, like when they smear you, that stuff is just, it's lies, it's false, it's not true, so you got to remember, like, if these people believe the narcissist, then they're not really your friends, or they're not really, I mean, they may be your family, but it's like you can't really trust them, and so their opinion shouldn't matter, so I guess a way to overcome it is just being independent of the opinions of others, which I know is difficult for a lot of us empaths, starseeds, earth angels, or introverted type of people, or sensitive people, because we want to be approved, we want to be accepted, we want to be loved and liked by a lot of people. But you have to remember, at the end of the day, your mental health is a priority, and yeah, I guess you have to just learn how to not care about that anymore, and sometimes you have to learn to be alone for a while, you know what I mean? But, overcoming this smear campaign is just bettering your self-esteem, bettering your self-worth, learning about, just having higher confidence, and learning more about self-respect and self-value, you know what I mean? And I know that this, again, and I'm going to do another video on this, but this could be difficult, especially like if this is a parent that, is a narcissist, you're trying to overcome the smear campaign from the narcissist. Again, it's really difficult, and it's very hurtful, because I know you're not used to this, or you wasn't expecting it. And I'm only saying this because I actually experienced the smear campaign from my aunt, and I just kind of ignored it, to be honest. So maybe that's something that you guys maybe you can try to ignore it. Maybe you can just kind of distance yourself from, like, I guess those family members that are closest to the narcissist. Just, you may have to just accept that, hey, not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody is going to see your perspective. They're not going to see your point of view, and that's fine. Like, just kind of having some sort of acceptance, and just kind of moving on, and just knowing your truth, and knowing, like, the narcissist is just going to talk crap anyway. That's just who they are. Like, they just want to stir up the drama, So, but yeah, I hope that this is helpful. I don't want to drag this on too long, but definitely understand, if you're dealing with a smear campaign, just understand it's not personal, and you know who you are. Like, most of that stuff, the narcissist is just twisting the truth, and it's not anything you should put any energy into, or trying to change other people's minds. People are smart, I feel like, and then if they know who you are, they know the narcissist, and if they take the narcissist side, then you kind of know what you're dealing with. It's just kind of like you don't have anything to hide. You don't have, like, you're not, like I said, whether if it was a relationship, like a romantic relationship, or it could be a parent, or it could be a coworker, boss, friend, or whatever. It's just kind of like, you know who you are. And if you don't know who you are, highly, highly recommend just educating yourself, on like having higher self-esteem, having confidence, and, just building your sense of self, building like, what are your values? What are your beliefs? Like, just kind of doing that sort of study and research on yourself. You know what I mean? But anyway, you guys, but yeah, like I said, if you're dealing with a smear campaign, just understand it's going to be hurtful. And you may have people like reaching out to you, calling you, and telling you like what the narcissist has said. You just don't even react. Like, you may not even want to answer the phone, or you may just say, okay, like, just keep it short and sweet. Like, don't react. Understand this is a part of the narcissistic relationship, and eventually it'll die down because you're not reacting. And because really what this is all about, the narcissist wants you to contact them. Like I said, whether if it's a romantic partner, a family, a friend, a boss, or whatever, associates, they just want you to be back in contact with them. They want that supply at the end of the day. That's why they're smearing you, right? And they're just trying to have other people look down on you, or they want people to see you the way that the narcissist sees you, and if those people see you how the narc sees you, then like they're not for you. So anyway, I hope that this is a helpful message. Like I said, don't let the smear campaign get you down. Just stay focused, stay strong. Keep working on your inner childhood wounds. Keep working on your self-esteem. Keep working on that CPTSD. And even some cognitive dissonance you could be experiencing. And keep no contact. Stay no contact. And yeah, just keep focused on yourself and love yourself, love God, and reach out to me if you need any advice or support or anything like that. Especially if you are dealing with a smear campaign, and speak up, let your voice be heard. Let me know, how do you guys deal with the smear campaign for the narcissist? How has this affected you? I would love to hear you guys' feedback, and how did you guys overcome the smear campaign, but anyway, love you guys so much. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe, leave any topics you guys want to learn about dealing with narcissistic abuse. And until next time, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.